everyone, welcome back to Low Luxury, the channel where I show you what authentic luxury clothing and streetwear looks like. But today we've got something different for you because I am going to be showing you a real take figure by the artist KAWS. Let's get into it. So first let's take a look at the box. It's essentially a shoebox. It measures about 14.5 inches by 8 inches, and you can see it is a sort of matte blue, but it's got these textured X's all over. And now take a good look at the texture around those X's. It's kind of a fuzzy X, and that is debossed into the box. Like you can feel those there. They're not printed on. And then on the top of the box, of course, you've got this gold embossed, well, I guess printed, but you can kind of feel the letters, but I'd say they're actually printed, and they are gold. So let's take a look at these. First off, in the very top left, you've got KAWS in all caps. Take a look at that spacing there. Take a look at how the K almost pretty much, yeah, I guess it does touch the A, but then take a look at that even spacing between the A and the W and the S. And then lined up the same way height-wise, in all caps, you've got Open Edition. Under that, Take, and look at how Take lines up with Open Edition there. Again, take a look at the spacing between those letters. And then sort of justified with the bottom of Take, you've got copyright KAWS 20. And then you've got the printing of the figure itself. Take a look at that fur, take a look at the companion there. Look at how much denser it gets around the companion in these spots right here. And all of these are very clean, they're not messy or anything. Obviously it is kind of sketchy and hand-drawn feeling, but the print itself is incredibly clean, and it is very shiny in the light. And then down in the bottom left, you've got a big kind of cartoonish font with warning, and then again, lined up height-wise with that. In all caps, you've got choking hazard. And look at that, interestingly, it does have a little dash after that, so keep an eye out for that. Small parts, period, not for children under 3 years, period. And in the bottom right, for ages 15 plus, all caps there. Take a look at how that 15 is bigger than the 4 ages, and look at how the plus is justified with the bottom. It's not centered after the number. And then it says adult collectible, period, not a toy, period. There's nothing on any of the sides of the box, both lengthways and the shorter way. It just has that same X print all over. And then at the bottom of the box, you've got a ton of blank space up here, but then you've got some interesting stuff once you get to the bottom. So first, in a box with rounded edges and warning in all caps in the top left and kind of boxed in there with a diagonal, you've got your warnings in various languages. Feel free to pause and check against your own if you want to check this. And this is all printed on here in white. Under that, it's talking about protection against damage with the packaging and that they can't replace it. Then you've got your Medicom information with a logo there, and their website, both Medicom and Bear Brick. You've got a KAWS logo there. You've got KAWS trademark, the 2 X's trademark, and the companion head trademark. Then you've got a rectangular. It's not a sticker. This is printed on, so you can't feel this or anything, but it's white and in black, in all caps, KAWS Take, centered under that blue. Then you've got a barcode. And it's talking about Medicom's support. And then you've got a hologram, a Medicom hologram with a model number in there. Be sure to look that up if you're concerned, but you can see as it changes in the light, it goes between Medicom toy, and then turn down here, you can see the model. Then you've got, I'm guessing, some recycling symbols potentially in Chinese or Japanese. And very bottom right, made in China, all in caps in its own little box. Inside the box, it's blue up to a little lip just in there, and then it is matte black, kind of textured cardboard feel to it. And then inside the box, there's no paperwork or anything, but you do get, of course, most importantly, the figure. And it comes in this sort of vacuum seal looking piece of plastic here. So this kind of dips in, and then there's the form of the figure over it in plastic to kind of really keep it in place. And you can see the bottom of that here. It is very clean, like there's gaps in there for the legs, and then it comes back out. And then you've got 2 circular pieces of tape on both the left and right sides of this. And when we take it off, there are a few pieces of protection. So there's 3 layers, I believe, of plastic, right? One at the feet, one over the body, and one over the head. And then you've got a piece of foam, kind of coarse foam, over the body. You've also got a piece of foam between the legs, and behind the legs you've got another piece right there. Now let's get a good look at this guy, because there's so much to go over here. The craftsmanship, of course, is incredible, and you can see that the figure itself, the blue, has a bit of gloss to it. Especially the eyes, they almost seem like glass. They are plastic, or vinyl rather, but they have so much shine to them they almost look like glass. And then the companion is much more of a matte color than the main figure. Now let's take a look at the points at which you can see where things have been kind of pieced together and where you can see those lines. So you really can't see them in the ears. I'm not sure if they are all part of the head or if those were included in, but you really can't see any lines that are just kind of dips in as part of the form. Same thing with the eyes and nose. They're in there very smoothly. I'm guessing they're all one piece. You can see a break at the arms, at the shoulders, right there, and right there. And then really not much else beyond that. Even when you get to the feet, all you get is a little line down at the kind of soles of his shoes. And then if we take a look at the companion, you can see that the ears, there is a bit of a hole there. It looks like those were done separately. They were kind of placed in. But then this one looks somewhat more placed. But you can see it's clean, how the change of those colors, there's no bleed between these colors or anything. You can also see a break there at his shoulder. And you can kind of see the break there from his ankles to his shoes. Of course, look at the detail in this. Look at the colors, look at the textures of it, how fine it is. There are no rough edges whatsoever to this. There's no color bleed from part to part. It's all incredibly clean. Take a look at holding him there. They're almost kind of fused together, as you can see. There's no real movement. This companion won't shake out or anything. It doesn't even feel like 2 pieces. It feels like they're all one piece. So if you get one and it's shaking and kind of falling apart, definitely be concerned about that. Now let's take a look to the bottom of the feet. They're kind of a matte blue, and then in a kind of Sharpie looking print in gold on his right foot, he's got KAWS, and then a kind of quotation mark, 20. Take, all in caps there. Take a look at those letters, the spacing, the kind of handwritten vibe to it. And then on his left foot, all in gold again, all caps, Medicom toy, China. So that is how you tell the difference between a real and a fake KAWS figure. Take a look at one of these other videos that's up on screen. Subscribe if you like it. Like this video, that's super helpful to me, and I will see you next time. What's up, buddy?